Stan, here we are. That thing there, look at it. Everywhere I've tried to put the tripod to get the best light and what have you, my little mate there, I'm just going to brush that aside with my tail. I want to knock that off there with my paw. So I've moved over here now, so you can up your fur. There you go. Anyway, right, told you this Bundeswehr shirt fits me. I can fasten it and everything. Arms, I just have rolled it up. There you go. Very nice for £6. £6, 5, 6 quid. I've always wanted one for ages. So, what have I been doing today? Now I've just been to an hour down the road to North Yorkshire, to a place called Wighill Park Guns. Now, I was very aware of YouTube's policy of saying how much DX and air guns cost and where you got them from. And I did a quick video down there outside the shop. I was going to film in the shop, but a load more people came in and didn't feel quite right doing that. So I filmed outside. And it does appear that if you looks like you're really trying to promote the business above what the content of the video is. So, for example, you buy an air rifle. This is the air rifle I bought it at. That's okay, but if you say, I bought it, look at this place, and it's a bit too complicated, so what I'll do... Oh, you want to be over here now, do you? Right, okay. So, yeah, I do have a birthday coming up soon, a few weeks, and my wife often lets me go a little bit, buy yourself something. I mean, I don't drive an expensive car. My car's 13-year-old. It's only got 60,000 miles on the clock, so I don't use it. It's an old thing, knackered old thing, diesel. I know a lad at work just spent 30 or £40,000 on the car. I mean, like, mine cost me 8 years ago. I don't have extravagant taste. But every now and again, So I said to her, I'm going to go to Wighill Park Guns because I saw his Luke, the owner, really nice lad. I saw his YouTube channel, so please tune into his YouTube channel. More of that later. And I liked the way he presented himself, and some of the deals looked really good. So I said to Mrs. Stan, I'm going to go down and buy a gun. The problem is, I got 3, but we'll stick with it. I did look on his website, and the first one up, I'll do this one first, it's a second-hand item, but this is the Springfield, I think it says M1A air rifle. So if you look at that, I'll do a shooting video after I've got to put them away before my wife comes home because they are for a birthday present. This is modelled on the Springfield, I was watching these cats, M1A, which was modelled on the military M14 rifle. So it was made in the, please, they're getting a bigger catio because they're getting out of control. Thank you. It was modelled on the M14, the military rifle. There was a modification of the M1 Garand, I believe, the big box magazine. This design of the M1A was for the civilian and law enforcement market. Now, if this looks a bit, which did put me off at first, plasticky on top, it is plastic, polymer, whatever it is, but the real M1A had a fiberglass top, so it is within keeping. The gas piston is false. It's actually the cocking mechanism. It's underlever air rifle. A bit of plasticishness going on here and there and whatnot. All real wood. That looks like it opens, but it doesn't. So I haven't fired it, and I'm not going to until my birthday comes, unless my wife beats me to death with it. Peep sight, a la M1 Garand. Now, what he did say to me, and I have no reason to disbelieve him because, obviously he's running a business, but the mount is, he said it was actually worth more than the gun. I'm not sure about that, but it is second-hand item. Guy who got it had fitted that. I did check on YouTube, and these mounts here for this rifle, it doesn't come as standard, are pretty expensive. It came with I think it's a Webley scope. Yeah, it's a Webley scope. See that there, Webley scope, you can. And I've had a look out of it so far, and yeah, it's I don't really know a lot about scopes. I mean, to be honest, you've seen my channel. I do have a small collection of air rifles, and air pistols, and there's obviously a crossover with this being a sort of military type item. Whether I stay in the wood a bit more, maybe. with it being second hand, you do get 3 months guarantee from Luke, which I think is pretty fair. I don't think he's the type. I think, you know, if anything goes wrong with it, I bet I could take it back and he would be able to fix it for me anyway. So that's good enough for Stan. And that's in .22, and it's really heavy. It's like a real live firearm that, you know, compares to some of my DX. So I like that sort of feel. I don't like the PCP. I do go target shooting every now and again at range. Don't tend to do it in my garden, although I do sometimes, but more likely go to a range every now and again. And this is quite heavy. It is quite heavy, and I like that feel of you know, the advantages of an air rifle over a live firearm, especially in this country, is they're harder to get hold of. Live firearms, they are more dangerous, 100% more dangerous. Or air rifles, although air rifles should not be pissed around with, and it's also cheaper. I mean, you see a lot of YouTube channels in America where they use air guns and pistols, air gun CO2 types, as a sort of keeping your hand in shooting wise, simply because of the cost of ammunition, etc. So yeah, they will have one more look at that. Is the Springfield M1A air rifle version underlever in .22. Now, that was the gun I went down to buy, and I've been looking at these for a long time, since they first came out. And this is the Gamo Swarm family, if you like. This is the varmint. So, to be honest, I'd prefer it in wood. I'm more of a traditionalist, but it was the only one he had in stock of the Gamo type, and it's a polymer, obviously a polymer stock. This is a brand new rifle. Still got the sticker on. And he did have other ones in wood that were the Crossman, trail stalker, trail stalker. I can't remember the name of them. I mean, you can see there, look, this is not really a review. I haven't fired it yet. I do prefer wood if I can get it. But I was in there, and he did me a good deal on the two rifles. So I mean, and how this works is there is a cartridge, and you put the cartridge in there, and it's got 10 pellets. So every time that you break the barrel, click, it engages a pellet, fire, fire again. So you've got 10 shots. There'll probably be an automatic safety on this as well. And that's a cheap way of having a multi-shot air rifle, really, isn't it? I have done my research, unusually for me, and I did read that some of the Crossman Trail Hawk, I think they're called, can't remember exactly, they were a nitro piston, so not a Springer, probably a nylon piston inside, gas cartridge, something like that, and they could be prone to leakage. And there was a few people on the airgun forums complaining about them. These newer generation ones get a better ones. I did ask Luke at Wighill Guns, and he said that in his experience these mechanisms have been flawless. So, you know, we'll find out. I'll have to run some pellets through this. This has got a 2-year guarantee. I'll have to run up some pellets through a few of them to get the, you know, and this has got a simpler, cheaper scope on. He did say this would benefit from a better scope, but I think for the amount of shooting that I do, it's probably okay for now. It's very light compared to the other thing. And if this was made of wood, this would be a lot, well, it's a bit more heavy, a bit heavier, but this is made of like polymer, and it's very light to pick up. And these are right up at, both these guns are 11, probably 11.5, around about there. It's just sub 12 foot-pound, which is the legal limit in the United Kingdom, if you don't know. So that means in England and Wales you don't need a license. You do in Scotland, but as always, when you've got air guns, they're not toys, you know. So, and he, while I was in there, he said, honestly, he said, I had, let's have a look, what else did I get? Oh, I always get a 10 of pellets when you go in a gun shop. 10 of pellets. Exact. My Remington Express likes them, so we'll see how we get on. He said that, hang on, there's the cartridge for the Gamo. He said, I'm uploading a video soon on the YouTube channel, because he has got a YouTube channel, go and check it out, the next person, I hope you don't mind me saying this now, because not everyone who watches my channel watches his channel. No, I know. The next person who walks in here and spends more than £100 is going to get one of these free. So I was the next person. So there you go. A Gamo, this Gamo Crossman multi-shot BB pistol, a non-blowback, a plastic thing. I don't know. Never. I'll have a look at the review of these. I mean, it's nice to have, definitely. A bit of fun, garden plinker. You know, he did say you must wear safety glasses, which I knew anyway, because BBs do bounce around all over. And you know, the power of YouTube, as so he did a YouTube video for his channel where I get the gun, get the free gift, and it's the first time I've starred in someone else's YouTube, so that's all right. That's a bit of fun. So yeah, so that's it. I mean, I did, sorry, let's think. Yeah, okay, so I say to him, the reason that I went to his gun shop was simply because of his YouTube video, the way he comes across, and it was nearby, and a very friendly fella. And he did say that, you know, a lot of gun shops, people don't talk to you, and that's true. Same in military. You go to the military stand, sometimes there's some person leaning over the table talking to the person, yeah, and you can't get in a word, you can't get round, you only say excuse me. Sometimes I've been to stalls where the person's been just ignorant, and you think, I could have £400 or £500 burning a hole in my pocket here, mate, and you'll lose out the sale. That's very important. Anyway, I won't rattle on too long, 11 minutes of me talking crap. So if you're living up north, or you have access to getting up north in a motor vehicle, near Wetherby, Wighill Guns, the owner's Luke, top bloke, highly recommend him. And I got from him a tin of pellets, A3 Crossman BB firer, a Gamo Varmint Swarm multi-shot rifle, excellent stuff, and of course the Springfield, which I'm going to put away now, M1A air rifle. I think it say M1A at the back. Can't see properly there. I don't want my glasses on. We'll put them on now. M1A air rifle, replica of the M1A law enforcement and civilian rifle of that same name. So this is Stan, and as I said to you earlier, if I haven't already said it, I'll say it again. You may never see me again, because my wife, when she comes home and says, 3 guns, I thought you were only getting 1. Well, there's a funny story behind that. Yeah, that's what I'll be getting. This is Stan, and hopefully I'll see ya.